Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Harry Potter Theory. Today, we're going to be addressing all of the rumours surrounding prospective Harry Potter TV shows and future Harry Potter films. I've been seeing a lot of commotion online and in my own comment section lately discussing the future of the Harry Potter franchise and what may be next. Most likely, these conversations have been reignited by the success of the newly released Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy. Fans are now wanting additional Harry Potter content more than ever, which puts franchise owner Warner Bros. In a good position. Harry Potter is arguably in the best state that we've seen since the original films came out, with previous Harry Potter game and film releases, Fantastic Beasts, succumbing to the incorrigible scrutiny of devote Harry Potter fans across the globe. Finally, things seem good. Nature is healing. And with this recent success, I've been bombarded with article after article online boasting about the next big film and/or TV show that's going to fit into the franchise. But is this genuine news, or is this just the same old title being recycled for the nth time? Is there actually something on the horizon? Let's take a look. The first title we're going to look at is Hogwarts Legacy Show in the Works. Well, that and 50 other variations of this same title. This headline has been making its way all around the internet in the last couple of weeks, and what I want to uncover is whether or not this headline is legitimate. What does it mean? Well, this headline suggests that there's going to be a potential TV series based around Hogwarts Legacy, which takes place in the 1800s and features a plethora of new characters. This show would allow Warner Bros. To explore a previously uncharted era of the magical world. This show would also operate with the added benefit that it's not too closely tied to existing characters and storylines in the Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts film franchises. This will allow them to tell their own story and deep dive into the Wizarding world's rich history. But is it actually going to happen? Well, the truth is that it's not confirmed. It's a wonderful idea and it's an easy headline to run, but in actuality, I expect that these proven sources listed inside of these same articles are simply illegitimate. Warner Bros. Have yet to make any announcements on this topic whatsoever, and given that the game is still rolling out on various consoles, I don't expect that we'll receive an update on this anytime soon. With that said, however, I do expect the immense success of the game to spark something, just not immediately. I suppose this is a possibility, but as far as the rumours are concerned, this is not something that's currently in motion. For the time being, when it comes to a Hogwarts Legacy TV series, well, I wouldn't hold your breath. Which brings us to our next hot ticket item, the alleged Cursed Child movie with reprisals from some of the original Harry Potter actors. I've seen this headline everywhere. Warner Bros. Are currently looking at how to bring the Cursed Child to the big screen, a source reported to The Sun. At the moment, it is in very formative stages, and they are discussing the next steps to move it forward. The Cursed Child play was written collaboratively by J.K. Rowling, Jack Thorne, and John Tiffany. It premiered in London in 2016 and went on to become a huge success, mainly among non-Potterheads, I suspect, winning all sorts of awards. But as far as story goes, The Cursed Child is one of the least respected pieces of content tied to the Harry Potter franchise, with some fans outright denying its existence. The Cursed Child takes place 19 years after the events of the Deathly Hallows, and follows Harry Potter's son, Albus Severus Potter, as he navigates through Hogwarts and deals with the legacy of his father's past. But bearing in mind all of the canon blunders and the fact that it wasn't written exclusively by Rowling, it's certainly hard to accept. So what's the likelihood that this play will be adapted into film? From where I'm sitting, it all seems rather unlikely. This is just another one of those headlines that's been recycled over and over again to the point that it no longer bears any meaning. In my view, The Cursed Child is potentially Warner Bros.' least valuable pieces of IP inside of the Wizarding world, so to adapt this play into a film rather than focus their efforts elsewhere would be ludicrous. The next component to this story is that all three main actors from the original films, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint, would all come back and work on this project together. The dream would be to have major stars returning, including Daniel Radcliffe, but that is still incredibly far off, a source told The Sun. Everyone who works within the Harry Potter world wants Daniel to be back, but first they have to iron out the plan for how many films it will be, a reworked script, and budgets. But I think it's just that, a dream. To me, the inclusion of this information just makes the possibility of this film even more unlikely. In the 20th anniversary special, Harry Potter: Return to Hogwarts, some of the actors discuss returning to the franchise 20 years from now, but that was more in response to the idea of another reunion. So, are there any confirmed pieces of information pointing to this film being made? Absolutely not. And do I want this one to happen? Not really. So, where does that leave us? Is anything going to happen? It seems like over the last couple of years we've been teased incessantly by Warner Bros. Execs and media outlets alike about the possibility for a Harry Potter reboot, whether in the form of a TV show or movie. In a statement a few months back, CEO David Zaslav emphasized the importance and significance of the Harry Potter IP belonging to them. "We're going to focus on franchises," he said. "What are the movies that have brands that are understood and loved everywhere in the world? We haven't done a Harry Potter in 15 years. And it wasn't long before Zaslav's statement that Warner Media's former CEO, Jason Kilar, also discussed Harry Potter's potential, as well as his intentions for creating a Harry Potter TV show. There's this little thing called Harry Potter, which is one of the most beloved franchises, and we're incredibly thankful to be able to partner with J.K. Rowling, and so I would argue there's a lot of fun and potential there as well," Kilar said. But these statements, while exciting, are also always famously vague, carefully avoiding the specifics of what may happen and when. Why not a Marauders show? Why not a show on the founders of Hogwarts? Why not a show on Voldemort's origins? As of right now, there are certainly lots of rumors circulating about potential Harry Potter TV shows and movies. But what's important to remember is that nothing has been confirmed. Certainly don't believe the first headline you see, and if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. However, given the recent successes of the franchise, largely due to Hogwarts Legacy, it's likely that the surge in popularity and profitability will push franchise owners to produce more Harry Potter content in the near future. Perhaps the Hogwarts Legacy show is the next most likely option. I'll also say this, Hogwarts Legacy has seriously broken the Harry Potter lull for me, so although I'd like a TV show or film to follow the game up, I'm fine to wait for a little while. And that's it for this video. If you enjoy the content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. What movie, TV show would you want to see? Did you fall victim to these rumors? Leave a comment down below. Until next time, remember, it does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live.